Good afternoon, students. I am your business maths teachers. I hope you are all fine at homes. In morning sessions, we revised the examples as well as exercise in 1.1. Now, we are going to revise the example and exercise in 1.2. Okay. So, for your midterm test, 1.1 and 1.2 example as well as exercise, it is enough to revise these things. Okay, so revise it well in order to score more marks in your midterm test. Okay, use the time preciously. Example 1.11. Okay, show that the determinants 8, 2, 4, 3 is non-singular. Okay, so in order to find the matrix is singular or non-singular, first find the value of the determinants. Here let A equal to 8, 2, 4, 3. Determinants of A, already you know how to find the value of the determinants by way of cross multiplying the main diagonal and half diagonal. After subtracting it, you get the answer. Okay, here also the matrix let A equal to 8, 2, 4, 3. So the main diagonal is 8 and 3. 8 3s are 24, 4 2s are 8. If you subtract it, you are getting 16. So, if the value of the determinants is non-zero, then it is a non-singular matrix. That is, if it is 0 means it is singular matrix. If it is non-zero means it is not equal to 0 means it is a non-singular matrix. Here, the value of the determinants is 16. It is not equal to 0. Therefore, the determinants A is a non-singular matrix. This is the way you have to find the determinants whether it is a singular or non-singular. Why you are finding this non-singular, whether it is a singular or non-singular? If you, the question is find the value of the inverse of the matrix means, in such a case, first you have to find whether it is singular matrix and non-singular matrix. If it is a singular matrix, that is the value of the determinants is 0 means, then there is no need to find the inverse of the matrix because inverse does not exist for singular matrices. If it is not 0, that is it is a non-singular matrix means, then in such a case we apply the rules of finding the inverse of your matrices. Okay, so do you know it is given that if A and B are non-singular matrices of the same order, then AB and BA also non-singular matrices. That is, if you multiply two matrices which is having non-singular matrices means, in such a case the multiplication of those matrices also non-singular. That is the point given in this do you know part. Okay, so you know how to find whether a matrix is singular or non-singular. The second topic is how to find the adjoint of a matrix. First you have to find the minor and cofactor. In first exercise itself it is explain that how to find the minor and cofactor. So using those things we are finding the adjoint of the matrices. So adjoint of a square matrix A is defined as transpose of a cofactor matrix. That is, first you find the minor, then you find the cofactor matrix. If you find the transpose of the cofactor matrix, that is nothing but adjoint of the matrix A. Okay, so the adjoint of a square matrix A is defined as transpose of a cofactor matrix. Adjoint of the matrix A is denoted by adjoint A. That is, ADJ means adjoint A. That is, adjoint of A equal to A of Ij transpose of A of Ij. That is transpose of cofactor matrix, where A of Ij is a cofactor matrix of A. So first you find the minor, then cofactor matrix. For that cofactor matrix, if you find transpose, that is nothing but adjoint of matrix. Okay, so once again I am repeating. First you find the minor, then cofactor. For that cofactor, if you find transpose is nothing but changing the rows into column. First row you write it as a first column, second row write it as a second column, third row write it as a third column, then it is a adjoint of the matrix. So transpose of a cofactor matrix is nothing but adjoint of matrix. Okay, now you are going to see the example sum 1.2 relating to this point, adjoint of the matrices. Find adjoint of A. That is, here the determinants is 2, 3, 1, 4. Okay, for these determinants we are finding the adjoint of the matrices. A equal to 2, 3, 1, 4. Adjoint of A is nothing but transpose of cofactor matrix. How are you finding the cofactor? Cofactor is nothing but, for example, for 2 cofactor, it is a very easy way to find the cofactor for 2 into 2 matrices. First change the main diagonal. 2, 4 is the main diagonal. So 4 is coming to the 2th place and 2 is coming to the 4th place. Okay. So that is 2 and 4 are interchanged. That is main diagonals are interchanged. After that, change the sign of the off diagonal. Here the off diagonal is 3 and 1. For this off diagonal, change the sign only. That is -3, -1. Once again I am repeating. First take the main diagonal. Main diagonal is 2 and 4. Okay. So for this 2 and 4, change it. That is 2 comes to the place of 4 and 4 comes to the place of 2. 4 and 2 are changed. Okay. Then change the off diagonal. Off diagonal is nothing but 1, 3. For this you change the sign of the off diagonal. Here 3 means plus 3. So change it as a -3. Likewise 1 is changed as a -1. This is the adjoint of matrix for 2 into 2 matrices. So it is very easy to find the adjoint of matrices by changing the main diagonal and changing the sign of the off diagonal. Okay. Next example 1.13. This is related to how to find the adjoint of 3 into 3 matrices. So A of ij. So here A equal to 1, -2, -3, 0, 1, 0, -4, 1, 0. Okay. For this matrix A, we are finding adjoint. Okay. How you are finding the adjoint of the matrices? The first element 1. Okay. 1 lies in the first row, first column. That is A11. Delete the first row, first column. Okay. For finding A11, delete the first row, first column. If you delete, you are getting 1, 0, 1, 0. Then multiply the main diagonal as well as the off diagonal. Then subtract it, you are getting 0. Then likewise you have to find A12, A13, all those things in order to find the adjoint of the matrices. Okay. For example, if you want to find the second row, that is A12 means, that is for 2 means first row, second column is deleted. Okay. So example 1.4, you do it yourself. Example 1.13, you may do it yourself. Okay. Example 1.14. If A equal to 2, 4, -3, 2, then find A inverse. Okay. So A equal to 2, 4, -3, 2. Listen. Last sum they asked about adjoint. That is in 1.12. They asked about adjoint of A. But in 1.14, that is 1.14, it is asked about find A inverse. So if A inverse is asked, means there are 3 steps. First step, find determinants of A. Then find the adjoint of A. Then apply the formula A inverse equal to 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. So A inverse is nothing but 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. So we need determinants of A as well as adjoint of A. So before finding A inverse, first you have to find the determinants of A. Let A equal to 2, 4, -3, 2. It is given in the question. So determinants of A is nothing but cross multiplying the main diagonal. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are plus 12, 4 plus 12, 16 equal to 0. Okay. Therefore it is not equal to 0. So determinants of A is not equal to 0 means, since A is a non-singular matrix, A inverse exists. You have to write these lines. You must write these lines in order to find the A inverse. First you have to find whether it is a singular matrix or non-singular matrix. If it is a non-singular matrix, A inverse exists. If it is a singular matrix, you write it is a singular matrix, A inverse does not exist. Okay. Here A inverse exists because it is non-singular matrix. Therefore find adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is nothing but changing the main diagonal. Here the main diagonal 2, 2, both are same number. So 2 2s are changed. Here the off diagonal is +4 -3. So +4 is, you have to change the sign, -4. minus 3 become plus 3. That is, for main diagonal you change the number, for off diagonal you change the sign. The off diagonals are 4 and minus 3. For 4 you have to put minus 4. For 3 you have to put plus. Okay, so you have to change the sign of the off diagonal in order to get the adjoint of A. So adjoint of A is 2 minus 4, 3, 2. So now I am applying the formula A inverse equal to 1 by adjoint of A, 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. Here the value of determinants of A equal to nothing but 16. So 1 by 16. Adjoint of A is 2 minus 4, 3, 2. Okay, therefore A inverse equal to 1 by 16, 2, 4 minus 4, 3, 2. Okay, now we are going to see about the example 1.15. Here also the question is find the A inverse. The first step is find the determinants of A, then adjoint of A. After that apply A inverse equal to 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. But before that we have to find whether it is a singular matrix or non-singular matrix. If it is singular matrix, is no need to find the inverse. Okay, so in order to find whether it is a singular matrix or non-singular matrix, find the determinants of A. Determinants of A is nothing but cross multiplying the main diagonal. 2 9s are 18 minus 3 6 are 18. 18 minus 18 0. Since A is a singular matrix, if it is 0 means it is a singular matrix, then A inverse does not exist. Okay, therefore no need to find the value of the A inverse. So the question is find A inverse means first you have to check whether it is singular matrix or a non-singular matrices. Okay, next question. Example 1.16. A equal to 2 4 4 4 and 2 5 4 2 5 3. Then find A inverse. Let A equal to 2 4 4 2 5 4 and 2 5 3. So in order to find A inverse, first step is find the determinants of A. Determinants of A for 3 into 3 matrices is expand the R1. R1 is 2 4 4. Okay, so for 2 means it is a first row, first column is deleted. The minor is 5 4 5 3. Minus 4 into first row, second column is deleted. You are getting 2 4 2 3 plus 4 into first row, third column is deleted. 2 5 2 5. Okay, so if you multiply you are getting the value of the determinants is minus 2, which is not equal to 0. Therefore A is a non-singular matrix and A inverse exists. Okay, so if A inverse exists, then only we have to find the value of the determinants. Okay, here A inverse exists because the determinants of A is 16. Since A is a non-singular matrix, A inverse exists. Now find the adjoint of A. Okay, 2 into 2 matrix. Here determinants of A is minus 2. Since A is a non-singular matrix, A inverse exists. For these 3 into 3 matrices, we have to find the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is you have to find for each and every element by finding. Already you know how to find the adjoint of A. A11 is deleting the first one second column, you are getting 5 4 5 3. 5 3s are 15. 15 minus 20 minus 5. Okay, so 15 minus 20 minus 5. You write that value here minus 5. So 3 into 3 matrices minus 5 and A21 is 8, A31 is minus 4. Likewise you find all those things, that is up to A33. A of ij equal to minus 5 2 0 8 minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 0 2. Okay, adjoint of A is if you transpose, that is finding the transpose of this. First row is changed into first column, that is minus 5 2 0. First row is changes into first column, second row is changed into second column, and third row is changes as third column in order to find the adjoint of A. Then apply the formula A inverse equal to 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. 1 by here determinants of A is already we find minus 2. Okay, so minus 2 into adjoint of A is minus 5 8 minus 4, 2, minus 2, 0. So 0 minus 2, 2. Now divide each and every term by minus 2. That is minus 5 by minus 2 become plus 5 by 2. 8 by minus 2 minus 4. Minus 4 by minus 2 plus 2. 2 by minus 2 minus 1. Minus 2 by 2 minus 2 plus 1. 0 by minus 2 0. 0 by minus 2 0. Minus 2 by minus 2 plus 1. Plus 2 by minus 2 minus 1. So this is the value of the A inverse. For this sum, find the value of the A inverse. Okay. So first you have to find determinants of A. If it is a non-singular matrix, then find A inverse is exit. Find the value of adjoint of A. Then go to the then apply the formula A inverse equal to 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. The next question. The next we are going to see about exercise 1.2. Okay. Find the adjoint of the matrix A equal to 2, 3, 1, 4. Given A equal to 2, 3, 1, 4. Interchange the elements in the leading diagonal. Leading diagonal is 2, 4. Okay. Off diagonal. Change the sign of the off diagonal. Off diagonal is 3, 1. Okay. Now I am changing the elements to 4, 4, 2. Okay. So listen here. 2, 4 is changed as 4, 2. Then change the sign of the main diagonal. Main diagonal is plus 3 plus 1. Here it is changed into minus 3 minus 1. Okay. So adjoint of A is nothing but 3 and minus 1. Minus 3 minus 1. So after finding this, adjoint of A equal to 4 minus 3. Row is changed into column. So 4 minus 3 and 1 minus 1 minus 2. Let A equal to 1, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 3, 4. Then verify that A into adjoint of A equal to A into, that is determinants of A into identity matrix, and also find A inverse. Listen here. Here the questions said about that A into adjoint of A. So we have to find adjoint of A. Then determinants of A into I, that is find the value of the determinants A. Then multiply it by I. I means identity matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, that is identity matrix. After that find A inverse. A inverse means you have to find the determinants of A, adjoint of A, and apply the formula. Okay. So this is related to 5 mark sums, 5 mark questions. So already it is asked in public question paper also. Let A equal to 1 3 3 1 4 3 1 3 4. Cofactor matrix A of Ij equal to. So how you are finding the value of the cofactor matrix? By way of deleting the first row, first column, you are getting 4 3 3 4. After that first row, second column, you are if you delete the first row and second column, means you are getting 1 3 1 4. Then first row, third column is deleted, you are getting 1 4 1 3. It is the easy way of finding cofactor matrix. Then second row, first column is deleted, means you are getting 3 3 3 4. And second row, second column is deleted, you are getting 1 3 1 4. Second row, third column is deleted, means we are getting 1 3 1 3. Likewise, you find all the cofactor matrix of A of Ij. Then cross multiply it. 4 4s are 16 minus 9. 3 3s are 9. 1 4 is 4 minus 3. Likewise, you have to multiply the main diagonal and off diagonal and subtract it. You are getting the value. The cofactor is 7 minus 1 minus 1 minus 3 1 0 minus 3 0 1. So these in order to find the adjoint of A, the cofactor matrix and transpose of cofactor matrix. So if you change the row into column, 7 minus 1, you write it as a column. 7 minus 1 minus 1, and second row minus 3 1 0 as written as minus 3 1 0 as a column. Third row changed into third column. This is the way you are finding the adjoint of A. Then find the determinants of A. How to finding the determinants of A? It is the way of finding determinants of A is expanding the first row. First row is 1, 3, 3. Okay. So if you expand this row, you are getting 1, 4, 3, 3, 4 minus 3 into 1, 3, 1, 4 plus 3 into 1, 4, 1, 4. You are the value of the determinants of A equal to 1. Okay. Then see the question. It is given verify that A into adjoint of A. So multiply these things first. A into adjoint of A. Now A into adjoint of A equal to A is the question 1 3 3 1 4 3 1 3 4. Adjoint of A is we find it now. Adjoint of A is 7 minus 3 minus 1 1 0 minus 1 0 1. Multiply this. How you multiply it? First row into first column, second row into second column, third row into third column. So this is the way you are multiplying the 3 into 3 matrices. Okay. So first row into first column, you are getting 7 minus 3 minus 3. Then first row into second column, 1 3 is 3 minus 3, 3 1 is 3, 3 0 0. Then first row into third column, 1 3 is 3 minus 3, 3 0 0, 3 ones are 3. So then next go to second row first column, second row second column, second row third column, then third row first column, third row second column, third row third column. This is the way you multiply A into adjoint of A. Next the question is related to the see the question. Verify A into adjoint of A equal to determinants of A into I. Determinants of A is, it is find that 1. Okay. So 1 into adjoint of A. So you have to multiply now. Wait. 1 into, that is finding the values. That is here it is said that the value is T equal to, come here. This is the value of the determinants D. D equal to minus 3. Listen, value is 7 minus 6, 1. Seven minus 1, value of the D. Determinants is find that. I think it is incomplete question. Okay. I do it in your assignment. Okay. After finding it, the second question, that is exercise 1.2 second question, I mention in your assignment. Okay. You do the assignment. Okay. In the assignment it is given brief. That is A in determinants of A into I means I is nothing but 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1. Okay. So if you multiply these things, you are getting A inverse. After that we are going to see the next question. The next question is related to fourth question. A equal to 2 3 1 minus 6, B equal to minus 1 4 1 minus 2. Then verify adjoint of A B into adjoint of B into adjoint of A. Here A and B is given. So first we are multiplying this, that is first row into first column. So if you multiply it, you are getting AB equal to 1 2 minus 7 minus 16. This is the LHS. Okay. So after that you have to find the RHS. How you are finding the RHS values? So here RHS is adjoint of B into adjoint of A. First find adjoint of B, then find adjoint of B. AB equal to 1 2 minus 7 16. Adjoint of AB equal to, interchange the main diagonal. That is 1 and 16 is changed as 16 1, and change the sign of the off diagonal. Off diagonal is 2 minus 7 is changed into minus 2 plus 7. Then find the B value is minus 1 4 1 minus 2. Then adjoint of B equal to minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 minus 1. Okay. Then A equal to is given. So now change the main diagonal. 2 minus 6 is changed. Then change the sign of the off diagonal, that is 3 1 is become minus 3 and minus 1. Now multiply this adjoint of B and adjoint of A. So if you multiply, you are getting 16 minus 2 7 1. So if both the answers are equal, therefore hence proved adjoint of AB equal to adjoint of B into adjoint of A. Question number 5. If A equal to 2 minus 2 plus 2, 2 3 0 9 1 5, then show that adjoint of A into A equal to 0. Here A equal to given. Adjoint of A is, now already you know how to find the adjoint of A for each and every element. It is find that 15 12 minus 6 minus 10 minus 8 4 minus 25 minus 20 and 10. Okay, then they ask that adjoint of A into A equal to 0. So adjoint of A, write the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A equal to 7 3. Listen, wait. Adjoint of A, exercise 1.2. Listen, second question, it is you are finding the value of fourth question. Fourth and fifth question is adjoint of A. Adjoint of A equal to 15 12 minus 6 minus 10 minus 8 4 minus 25 minus 20 10. So adjoint of A into A. So multiply this adjoint of A by the A means nothing but question. So if you multiply, you are getting 0 0 0. Therefore hence proved. Okay, so we revise all those things. That is, in exercise 1.1 we see about minor, cofactor, all those things. In this exercise you are finding the value of adjoint, how to find the determinants of A and adjoint of A, what is the meaning of singular matrix, non-singular matrix, all those things. If it is a singular matrix, A inverse does not exist. If it is a non-singular matrix, means A inverse exists. So you find the value of the A inverse by applying the formula 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. So A inverse is 1 by determinants of A into adjoint of A. So this is the way you are finding the value of the A inverse. So students, after watching this video, do the assignment. In the assignment, the second question is incomplete here. In exercise 1.2, listen, in exercise 1.2, the second question is incomplete. I give it as a assignment. After watching this video, do that assignment following this link. So score more marks. Use the times preciously. Thank you, students.